What a day. Hey everybody, so where am I today? Yeah, I'm in a cemetery. I'm in the Meeting House Cemetery, right in the center of town. Just came up to soak it all in and maybe share some stuff with you. This is a very, very cool place. You have seen us in the past visiting certain veterans here and doing returns with military buttons and stuff. It's pretty remarkable. And that's what I love about doing this local history stuff, is that you're literally, I feel like I'm defragmenting information, putting all the pieces together where they belong. And the longer I do this and come back and visit, I see more names that I recognize of sites that we go to, things that I read about, and the substance just gets richer and richer with each year. Let me give you some facts on the building itself. So, this is actually the second meeting house, built in 1796, and apparently legend has it that when they rebuilt this one, well, there's a guy under that corner. So, that's a little town factoid for you. Right here, this is the founder of the town. At least the first man to stake claim. He also was one of the men on the expeditions while exploring and settling the town Keebler lives in, which is the next town over. God, that wind is brutal. And it's just an update. It's what, April 15th, 16th? I don't even know the date. It snowed yesterday and the forecast is snow tomorrow. Anyways, here's a thing for you to think of, and if you remember, write it down. This guy here, Reverend Seth Payson, he wrote a book on the Illuminati over 200 years ago. Fascinating read, and if you ever get the chance, Google it. I believe it's available online. That landscape just drops. Speaking of the landscape, reason why it's always snowing here and the weather just seems bad, this is actually the third highest town in all of New Hampshire, so we are up there in elevation. So I'm going to take you inside the carriage houses and show you something pretty neat. So as you can imagine, being that this is the center of town, there's been so many different events that have happened here through the years. And look at this. Amazingly, this stuff has lasted. You know what that is? Those are all posters of different events, whether it was a circus, a carnival coming through. Look at this. You can actually still see some detail. See the horse and all its tack? I remember the first time I was shown this, it just blew me away that this stuff was still here. Never mind, just look at the condition of the wood. Everything's still in great shape. Oh wow. Some of this stuff too, it's like layers thick. Really makes me wonder as to when the last one was actually put on there. So as I'm sitting here looking around at the names on the different headstones, and I had shown you the founder of the town, interesting thing is the piece of property that was first settled, I've been to. We actually know the guy who lives there currently. His wife is buried there somewhere. They've actually never found her body. And actually there's a lot of them that there's no record of where they were actually laid to rest. And that always makes me wonder when we're out deep in the woods and we see some of these rock piles. You gotta figure in those first few years of settlement how many people died, and you know, they hadn't exactly established town center and a meeting house cemetery like this. I bet you there's a lot of them out there. Alright, here we go. Connection to our friend Jeff. Captain Benjamin Hale, Sybil, wife of Moses Hale. I told you there was a lot of Moseses. Ruthie T. There's literally 3 Moseses right there. You definitely want to show that to your family, Jeff, because these are relatives of yours from way back when, 1850, 1829. David Hale, 20 years old. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them in here. Nathan Hale. Oh, there's a treat. I guess we know it's 3 o'clock. You'll have to let us know in the comments when your branch of Hales left the area. Did they go directly out to where you are in the Midwest? Or was it a slow spawning? So that's the bit for today. That's what I could get out and have some time to do. Unfortunately, it's been super busy here. And with the weather just sucking, we haven't been able to get out. So hopefully we'll get out this weekend and pick up the 28 season in the Continuum. Hope you're all well and see you soon.